As always, wonderful and beautiful, glorious day it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us all rejoice and be glad in it. And I simply missed my trade. It is a soulful Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful mothers out there. It is May 12th, 2024. All right, it's your weekly trade watch list. And I simply missed my trade. I simply just missed my trade. Um, it may want to come back here and retest this imbalance. After it has changed character, it may want to come back and retest this imbalance and then fall back down. Um, it may present another opportunity. I don't know. Shall wait till the market prints. But it's your weekly trade watch list. But we are in this trade on gold from way up here. Okay, so this entire thing right here got an entry price right here at 23.7630, stop loss at 23.7889, and obviously we're going for that 1 to 10 because something that there's a math behind this madness of going for 1 to 10. I've already taken partials on going break even, and we're letting the rest ride. So right here you can see where this clock is dim on the M1 time frame. That was my break even spot. TP1 close 50% partial right here, stop loss like right here, break even, and letting the rest ride. And so we're all the way down here now. Held it over the weekend. We currently have two 0.02s rolling all the way to this TP that's 1 to 10. Because here's the deal. If you simply have 10 trades, risking 1% and going for a 10% gain without taking any partial or anything, okay? You can take a lesson on 9 out of the 10 trades. You can have a negative 9%, right? You can be down 9% in your account, and all out of those 10 trades, only one trade has to hit your 10% take profit. Now, once that happens, negative 9 plus positive 10 equals what? A positive 1% of on the return of your account will be up 1%. So if you have 100 trades and you only you only hit your 10% TP every 10 trades, you'll take a lesson on 90. You take a lesson on 90. Your stop loss will hit 90 times, and out of those 10 trades, out of those 100 trades, only 10 of them hit, the overall 10% take profit. You'll be up 10%. You'll be a 10% winner, and you'll be up 10% in your trading account using proper risk management. So it's the math behind the madness. We're going for 1 to 10s every single trade. Go ahead and break even as soon as possible and let the rest ride. No emotions in a trade. Obviously, I want my trade to overall hit the 1 to 10, but if it doesn't, I have no risk on this trade. This is a risk-free trade. All right. So how did I simply look at this trade? Or how did I simply get into this trade? So here's the deal. Right here, when the market creates these little houses, what I call little houses, like this, and then go up, right here will be the high, right here will be the low. Right here will be the high, right here will be the low, and then this will be the what? The breaker structure area. Okay? That would be the breaker structure area. All right, so simply being, price respected this area because what? Price broke structure right here. Created this low, broke the structure, created this high, came back, created this low, broke the structure, created this high, came back what? Distribution, redistribution, boom. Came back here, so this right here is a BOS. Price respected that area, went up, broke structure, right? Had a reaccumulation right here, had this liquidity sitting right here, boom, there's a divergence. There's a distribution, divergence, change of character. Soon the price change character, boom, sell market execution, stop loss right above the what? Divergence, right? The supply zone. And then guess what? Bam, price hit the reaccumulation, which is an area of interest the buyers that came back in at. That was my TP1. You see the part being dim. Close 50% partial. Stop loss at break even. Let the rest ride. Climb to the overall, what, 10% from my entry. That's the reason behind that. Now right here, I simply missed a trade opportunity. Watch, because here's the deal. Right here is an imbalance in the market. This is a BOS, break structure. Price came back. This is an area of interest where the sellers can come in and push this market back down. So you can see how price did what? Diverged right here, created a re-accumulation, diverged, bam, changed character. As soon as the change of character happened, could have been in for a sale. But I'm thinking that maybe price wants to come back. Maybe price wants to come back, create a little house, create a little V right here, and push back up into the zone right here, and then drop. That's my anticipation. Hopefully it does, because I really want to get into this trade. But if it doesn't, hey, I'm already cool. I'm already good. If it just continues to melt, it's all gravy, because we're in gold from way up here on the M1 time frame. And speaking of that, let's go to a higher time frame, because we absolutely see that this is a daily, right? This is a daily daily order block, right? We know the price diverge, change character. Excuse me. Price diverge, change character. Came back. Excuse me. The field is imbalance. We look on a lower time frame. We see how, excuse me, prices simply diverged on the M1 time frame. All right, and we're just going for a random 1 to 10. Okay, so this is an area of interest right here. So look, all in between here. Okay, this is how you look at this. All in between here, you got this low popped up. You got this as being a change of character right here, right? It's so small, but it's still valid. This right here is a change of character. Okay. Price change character right here. Okay. And because this low right here led to the change of character, came back, tapped into the demand zone, right? So you got a low, high, higher low. Price broke structure and created a what? A higher high, right? So this would be what? A miniature BOS on the M1 time frame. Just showing you how fractal price is. So then price broke structure right here, tapped into right here, went up and did what? Had another BOS right here. So then you could look at what? This potential area of price respecting this area right here. That is absolutely possible, because this is where price last broke structure and last had an imbalance. Price can definitely shoot back from here. And you got a fair value gap, so you got to look at this whole thing as a realm. You can't just, let me show you what some people do. Or they have a GAN box, and they'll simply do it like this. Like you see how the price is smacking 50% in their zone. They'll rest a pending order buy limit right there and say, okay, cool, bet I'm gonna get in for my buys, whatever the case may be. But me personally, I need confirmation. That would be a risk entry. Okay, that would be a risk entry to me, and I would need confirmation in order to buy from right here. This is absolutely an area of interest where the buyers can come in at and push this thing back up. But if they don't want to, what it'll do, it'll continue to melt, and you just saved yourself out of taking a lesson in the market. It turned out to be some type of engulfing candlestick or something like that. I'll take it for a short-term buy at the close of the candlestick. Let me log into my platform. I can't seem to find my Sway Markets hat, man. I'm a little tight behind that. because I really want to wear my sweater like that. This is just a throwback T-Mobile hat that I'm wearing. Oh, in a broke through. You see how you don't have pending orders sitting right here? That's exactly the reason why. It's exactly the reason why. But guess what? We're in on our sales from way up here on the M1 time frame. But this was another entry that I was looking for. I missed it. I had this already zoned out before I came live on YouTube. So this is an entry that I would have taken right here as soon as price change character. I'd have did a sell market execution. Stop loss would have been below this high, above this high, and we would have been rolling to the overall TP right here, where I have my where I have my other TP at. So it's a trade missed. It's all good. It's all gravy. Yeah, it's all good. It's all gravy. All good. All gravy. This is another area of interest. Price popped up here, rested right here, broke structure right here. So this right here is another area of interest where the right here is another area of interest where the buyers can come in the market. Right, this is another area of interest where the buyers can come into the market. But yeah, that's how you save yourself. Didn't get any confirmation right here that the bulls wanted to buy from right here. Price continue to drop. That's how you save yourself. But dog, we could have had entry right here. So let me show you what I would have done. So right here, because price, this is right where price changed character right here. So when price broke below that low right there, it would have been something like this. Excuse me. Exactly like this. Stop loss would have been right above there. That would have been entry. And we'd have rolled this down to here where the other TP is at. Somewhere right around here. So this one would probably been about 1 to 12. This particular entry. And right then and there. So right now, we would have been at we'd have closed 50% partials right here. Stop loss would have been at break even, and we'd let the rest of the overall rest of the volume ride to the overall TP. But damn, that's a good trade. That's a missed out trade. Crap. It's all good. It's all great. Alright, so let me show you how we are in this trade, this current trade right here. See? And the current trade right here, what's the field price? 23.76.24. The highest is 23.76.30. Look what we got right here. 23.76.30. Show y'all I'm not capping. So bam, we in here on the M1 bearish divergence from up here. You know, looking for price to push all the way down here. All right. So that was the trade of the week too. That was the trade of the week, by the way. We got the trading journal back here. Trading journal. Because if you're not tracking, you slacking. You're not tracking, you slacking. All right. So, boom, got the trading journal. And we already we gotta wait on the results. We gotta wait on the result of this trade in order to document it. We already closed partials, so we ain't tripping. Gotta write some other stuff down. Let's see where the equity is at. The equity is at 197. That's what's up. This account started with, let's see, started at 124.73. Started at 124.73. So with discipline, we're gonna scale this thing up. Okay, you see how prices are tending to diverge right here? And maybe change character. You just gotta wait. Because now what we have right here is a distribution, redistribution, and price is probably going to tend to accumulate to either come off of this redistribution or come back off of this distribution up here, this imbalance up here. You just have to wait. Now here's the deal. This is a fair value gap right here. All right, this is a fair value gap. This could be a area of interest for where the buyers can come in at. So because you see this imbalance right here, clean bullish candlestick, and the wicks are up here, this entire thing is a fair value gap. So price is now mitigating that, and the buyers are showing interest in this level. You could probably get an accumulation back into this area, a scalp and buy back into that area. That's absolutely possible. Yep, that's absolutely possible. You start understanding trading, you become more disciplined, and things become more simple. Yeah. So, see, now we have a M15 imbalance, right? So price may want to come back and mitigate this. It's absolutely possible. Look at on the 1 minute, on the M5 and on the 1 minute time frame, how the bulls are attempting to push back up in this market. So if this, I'm gonna tell you this. So if this were to clear this high, I'm probably going for a buy market execution. It's a little small scalp. Because then I'm looking at this like this being a low, this being a high, this being a higher low, and then price would have break up and created higher high. That's how I'm looking at that. As of right now, we don't have any confirmation that the bulls want to, jump in this thing. So, let's see. And then I'll have to do a 0.02 buy on gold because that would be that would be I have to be able to take partials. If it breaks above here, I'll do a buy market execution. If it doesn't, just sit on my hand. This nice little scalp. You want to be able to break even as soon as possible. So somewhere right here, I'll break it. There's my TP1, and I'll go break even. And I'll close 50% parts, and I'll let the rest ride. So, as a matter of fact, I'll do this 0.04. Hasn't given me the confirmation it wants to go bullish. Let's see what happens. Then I'll have to document this. I'll take a trade. I have to document in my own trading journal. You see how price is not, you create a low, create a high, then you're gonna come down and create a higher low. Once it pop up above here, then I'll go buy market execution. And this right here is going to be my TP1, my close 50% partials, and I'll go break even. And I'll let the rest ride to this right here, up here. And like I said, with the closed partial systems, with a closed partial break-even system, close 50% partial break-even system, here's the deal: you can get half of a one-to-one trade, a 0.5% profit in a losing situation. That's the beauty about taking partials. you can take partials in a losing trade overall. That's what's dope. That's what's absolutely dope. But see, we have not gotten any confirmation that what? Low. Price want to break below here. We probably want to take some more liquidity. That's fine. It breaks below that wick. It shoots back up. Boom. Okay. But the thing about it is, you don't have a green impulsive move breaking above a what? Bearish impulsive move. That's what you don't have. So we didn't have confirmation yet that the buyers took over. Okay? We don't have confirmation yet that the buyers took over. And remember, we are still currently in the sell, right? We're still currently in the sell. The sales are still floating. Okay? Sales are still floating. So we're just looking for a simple scalp entry. We do see a 5-minute imbalance, right? An M5 imbalance right here, right? But this M5 imbalance did not break structure. We have accumulation, we have a reaccumulation, we got a distribution, we got a redistribution. Boom, price came to tap back here, want to sell some more, right? So we seeing maybe one of the buyers want to push back through. If we get confirmation, we'll buy it. But if we don't confirm buys, then we don't take it. Simple as that. And we're already break even with sales. So keep pushing down. Then we have this 5-minute imbalance right here where price simply put his leg down, rebalanced out here, rebalanced right here, and it broke this structure right here. So this could be an area of interest where the buyers come in as well. That's why I have it zoned out like this. What fair value got? Any questions, problems, or concerns? Any questions, problems, or concerns? Seeing if we can possibly get a trade. So now you got to look at this as a supply zone. Okay. You got to look at this as a supply zone and see if price is going to respect it or disrespect it. It's going to be one or two things. Price is going to respect it or disrespect it. If it disrespect it, it's cool. The bulls have flexed their muscles and have blown through the supply zone. But that doesn't mean we take it. If this were to do something like this, pull back down, and then shoot up, then we can look for buys. This would be TP1. This would be break even. TP1 close 50% partial break even and let the rest ride. You want to have a break. You want to have a closed partials and a TP1 break even system. Excuse me. So you have no risk in your trade. It's better to trade with no risk than to trade with risk. All right. So guess what? Price went lower again, right? Broke this low, grabbed some more liquidity. That's fine. Shoot lower. That's fine. Okay, hitting that fair value gap that I put on the M5 on the 5-minute time frame. I'm simply just not going to take it out of spite because it's wicking out right here. And the RSI is in the oversold section. No, that's not why. This just became another supply zone. Still looking good on sale. Up almost $40 a piece. Still looking good on sales. Like I said, we'd have been in the second sale right here. Had I been paying attention, I was paying attention. I marked it up before we hopped on live. But it's all good. It's floating. So, because at some point in time, the buyers have to come back into this thing, right? At some point in time, the buyers have to come back in. We don't know when, but we have to understand their footprints in the sand when they do come back in. Oh, what's up with it, bro? My bro LT. I went to college. Went to college with my bro. Out here grinding, man. We in gold from way up here on the M1 time frame. You see right here it says 23.76.30, and then right here on my trading count, right here it says what 23.76.30. 50% partials have already been taken. Stop loss is at break even on both trades, and we're letting the rest ride all the way to 10% TP. So I've been in this trade since last week. I think it was Friday. Yeah, Friday last week, about around 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. So still letting this thing float. Still letting the thing float. We seeing, attempting to see if the buyers, when they want to come back into the market, because then we can look for a hedge position. So right now, price came off of that fair value gap that we placed. Is now mitigating the supply zone. Okay, it's now mitigating that supply zone. We got to see if the supply zone wants to get respected or disrespected. Is price going to retrace, create more lows? Is price going to stop right here on its imbalance and then push back up? We don't know what it's going to do, but what we do is just we react. We want to be proactive in life. We'll be reactive on the charts. Proactive in life, we're reactive on the charts. You ain't GJ, UJ, EJ on sales. Yeah, I think they're correlated. I think they correlate. That's why you're in there, and all three of them at the same time on sales. Let's see. See, it's in a supply zone right now, so I would be looking for buys. I'll be more attracted to sales right now, even though the RSI is in the oversold section. Um, I'll be looking for I'll be looking for sales because this is mitigating a supply zone. This just broke this low right here, right? The supply zone right here broke this low, created this low. Now price is done with coming back into the supply zone. Want to see if the sellers are going to do what? Push this thing back down. If not, the buyers are going to push it through. And in that case, you got to look at it like this. Okay, cool. If you're looking at it from a liquidity standpoint, cool. This break below here was what? Sell side liquidity. Cool, it was taken. Then if price breaks up above here, cool, buy side liquidity was taken. All right, that's how you look at that. If this red candlestick comes out here and breaks below this low, then I'm gonna go for another sell. I'm gonna go for another sell. Nah, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone since the market is in the oversold section. But yeah, that's how you got to look at it. That's the supply zone. And then on the seconds time frame, you have to see if this was a divergence and a change of character, and price coming back and mitigating that supply zone that caused a change of character, and then doing what? Go rolling back down and break this low to create new lows. So now price is retesting that supply zone. That diverges and change of character on the lower time frame. See if it's mitigating the supply zone coming back. If another red candlestick comes out and break below the low, I'll go in for sales then. Let's see. Let's switch up. Here we go. Just in case. Just in case. Break below the low right here. Mitigating the supply zone. Just break below the low. And boom. I'm going in for another sale. And stop loss going to be right above this high. Take partial is going to be right here. Bam, I'm in there. All right. Stop loss is going to be literally right above this high. 23.58.28. 23.58.28. I don't care about the result because I patiently waited on confirmation. Okay, TP1 is going to be right here. 23.55.38. Let's see. 23.55.37 is going to be TP1. So I'm going to go right here and be like, okay, cool, TP, oops. Okay, TP1 right there, boom. Price smack that. I'm going to close 50% partials and go break even. And I'm going to let the rest ride to the overall TP, 23.48, 23.48.83. So I'm going to put my TP in there as 23.48.83, but I'm going to go break even at when it hits that break even spot. When I hit my break even spot right here, this is closed 50% partials. And the price breaks a new low. I may get a nice little scalp in. As of right now, it's barely in profits. Let's see, 23.56.84. 23.56.84. So 23.56.84. Stop loss is at 23.58.28. 23.58.28. Oops. Actually, TP is going way down here where that 1 to 10 is at. Overall TP. Let's see. Overall TP 23.48.83. So 7, 23.48.83. Boom. Alright, cool with that. Alright. We'll see what price does. It'll either hit stop loss or hit stop loss because right above the zone. It's in validation. It's a clear cut and dry that the buyers are taking over. Or it'll go our way. We don't know. But we took confirmation based sales. This is our break even point. We can let the rest ride. So right now price is in our profit. What I need to do now is go ahead and document this trade that I took. Okay, I need to go ahead and document this trade that I took. This is May 12, 24. This is gold. This is a sale. This is a 0.04. You gotta wait for price to close to do the risk reward, but the entry is 23.56.84. Stop loss is at 23.58.28. And then TP was at 23.48.83. Okay, I gotta wait for the results. You gotta wait for the results. That's how you do that. It's documented. You know, that's what it is. I'm gonna push up above that. The stop loss is all gravy. My stop loss right above an invalidation level, right above a supply zone, right? And if it hits that, then now what just happened? Price created a low, created a high, higher low, breaks up above here, creates a higher high. Okay, we're internally what? Bullish then. We're internally bullish. And when price breaks above here, we don't want to take a buy at a high. We want to take a buy at a low. So then you start looking at, okay, LTTL, look to the left. Where's the next possible opportunity that if the price breaks up above here, where's the next possible opportunity that the seller will come into the market, which is right here, because you got this imbalance right here. And price continue to go up, then what's the next one? What's the next one? That's how you do that. You know, that's how you mark it off. All right. So, like I said, we're simply in for sales right here. We're in profit, as you can see. Still got two earlier positions up here from last week on Friday. Still floating with $214 with equity, $215 with equity. So yeah. Any questions, problems, or concerns? I mean, it's simple to me. I guess because I've been doing it for a while, but it's simple when you understand how a market prints. You can trade on the M1 time frame, y'all. Y'all can. You absolutely can. Price closing in on TP1. Price closing on TP1. We just simply go close 50% partials. The pop-up will pop up down here on the bottom. Oop, there it is. So now what we do, we come over here. We say do what? Close position. Close 50% partial with 0.02. Stop loss going to go at break even. Stop loss going to go at break even, which is legit. Going to be like 23.56.65, 23.56.70. 23.56.70. Now guess what? If this trade turns out to be a losing trade or whatever the case may be, I just took half of the profits. If this trade turns out to do a U-turn and go back up, I ain't tripping because I just took half of the profits. If it continues to balloon and go down and melt our way, that's good too. That's even better. But I just took half of the profits on a losing position if it does lose. That's the beauty of having a take partial system. Simple. Because we can see that the market is in the what? Oversold section. We can see that we're in an M5 fair value gap demand zone. And we can see how price is probably attempting to do what? Accumulate and go back up and go bullish. But right now, we don't have any supply zones being disrespected. You have no supply zones being disrespected. Supply zone hit. Came right here. Supply zone hit. Boom. Broke structure. We don't have any supply zones being disrespected, do we? You got to look at that. You see how price came back, create this low, came back into the supply zone, rolled down, pushed off of this, came back into this supply zone, boom, pushed lower, boom, broke structure. Now we got to see if this supply zone is going to get respected. If it isn't, guess what? Price will just do what? Boom, change character. And then we'll now look for what? Let's see if the buyers have flexed their muscles and shown their strength off of this level. It's that simple, man. It's that simple. It's that simple. If this price would simply go up and hit our break even, we just got half of the profits on a losing position if price decides to blow up and go through there. But if not, guess what? It'll continue to go down, right? It'll continue to go down and melt down if it wants to. Simple as that. When you break even, you want to break even as soon as you can so you can have no risk in the trade. So we have 3 positions on gold with no risk. 3 positions on gold with no risk. Just imagine how fast your account can blow up and grow. When even in a losing effort, you're taking at least 50% partials. That's the beauty of trading. You got to trade with a system. You got to trade with a system. And yes, if I have confirmed buy entries off of this level, I will be looking for buys. There you go. You heard that sound? So guess what? Price just hit my break even. Price just hit my break even. But the account went up. The account went up. Okay. So guess what? I come here to my journal, right? And what was the result of that trade? So the thing about it is what you do when you come to sway charts, you come here to trading journal and it'll show it right here. This sell was the opening, right? Closed 50% partials, right? So the profit was what? $5.62. So you come right here, and then the trade was maybe like a 1-to-1. So the risk reward, say like a 1-to-1. Okay. And then the result was partial. Slash BE, which is break even. And this resulted in $5.62. All right, that's simple. That's simple. That's what the result was of that trade. All right, so now let's go back to my trading account because we're going to see if the buyers are coming in. Okay, cool. So right here, we have a what? Supply zone being disrespected, right? So now we're going to switch our focus to what? Erase this. Let's switch our focus to doing what? Oh, maybe the buyers are coming in, right? Because we have a M5 fair value gap, right? So this could be the sweep of liquidity right here. Bam, rally up. So now what you're looking for is this turns out to be a M5 bullish engulfing candlestick or some sort, whatever the case may be. This right here is a change of character on the M1 time frame. This right here is a change of character. Okay? And a change of character does not determine change of trend. Okay? So then what we want to do is for price to come back into this level. We will want for price to come back into this level before it touches this. If it does, we ain't tripping. It's okay. It's cool. But that's a change of character. But if price goes to probably mitigate that supply zone right here before it comes down here to smack this demand zone to change character, this may want to sell from here. It may want to sell from here. That's how you read price, y'all. Like legit, that's how you read price. Let's see. Nah, you know what? If this turns out to be a boost, let's see. Price seems like it's going to hit that on M5. If the price come back here to mitigate this, and change the character area. I want price to pull back and go book because I'm looking at it like this. Price just came off of this what? M5, right? Breaker structure right here. Price just came off this M5 zone. Okay. So now price just went up, diverged, and changed character on the M1, right? And so now I'm looking for price to pull back into this level to create a higher low. So then I can look for a buy entry in order to take this price up bullish. That makes sense. Who was that? Who said my boy going in? Who was Fluidity FX? I can't see a picture. But yeah, possibly looking for little short-term buys on gold. Probably waiting for price to come down here and fill this fair value gap. See if price wants to fill this fair value gap. Probably about right here. And see price wants to go back bullish. So now we're looking at like this. This is what we're looking at. Let's see. Yeah, I'm using that. So now prices hit what? You see how price in this area right here. You see how price went up right here? It rebalanced before it broke this high right here and broke this structure. So I'll put a wick right here, put a wick right here. You put a zone right here, put a zone right here. That's an imbalance. So then price came and diverged off of that imbalance and changed character. Now, if it truly wants to go bullish, what will happen is this. Since price diverged and changed character, right? Since price did that, I can erase this now. Since price did that, I can now look towards what? I can look for price to come back down into this level right here. This level right here. And give us a buy entry. All right, so I can get rid of this M5 demand, right? So now I'm looking forward to price coming down here to this area because now you got to look at this like this internally. This is a low, this is a high, this is a higher low. Price broke above here, change character, right? So now maybe we can get a scalp entry on something like this. Stop loss right below that low, and price will go back into this level. But you got to be able to adapt and adjust. There's so many different types of entries when it comes to trading. You got to be able to adapt and adjust to what the market prints. So I'm not placing any pending orders. I'm just saying what we probably could do, what probably could happen. Yeah, so now price is mitigating the supply zone where the sellers could come back in and drop this thing down. That is absolutely possible. So we don't know what's going to happen, but let's see what's up. This may just be what? A rebound. It may just diverge, change character, come back into this level, and go bullish. Right off here and go up. So what I'm anticipating now, what I'm looking for is this. I would want this to be a divergence, change of character, right? Don't worry about mitigating the supply zone that causes a change of character. create a redistribution, which is a bearish triangle right here. So I'm looking for this. This is exactly what I'm looking for, and I'm about to draw it out. This going up here like this, coming down here, change character right here, and I want the market to leave that open and balance. I want it to consolidate like this, create some type of a redistribution, and then come down here like this. If that happens, it leaves an open supply zone. It changes character. It leaves an open supply zone, creates a redistribution. Come down here. We for sure looking for an accumulation. Bam. Go bullish. All right. So that's the setup I'm looking for. It's gonna be a dope setup too when it happens. So it's gonna be a dope setup when it happens. Like I said, missed the sell right here. Got on and bam, it dropped. So it's all good already. Missed that sell, but we got a possible opportunity for buys. For the buys. Diverge. They're gonna change the character, right? Price pushed up here. It didn't respect this last bullish imbalance. It boom. Passed through here. It changed character, right? Now, once it changes character, continue to create some choppiness, like a redistribution. That's going to create a redistribution. Then tap into here. Then let's go back bullish. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Does anybody not know what I'm talking about, not understand what I'm talking about, or what I'm looking for? Yeah, I want this to come down here so bad. But see, here's the deal. What just happened is something completely opposite of what I anticipated. The market diverged, it changed character, and it came back to mitigate the supply zone that caused a change of character. So now, if this were to roll over and create and go below here, I'm gonna go for another sell because that would be a breaker structure. So let me set myself up for another possible sell opportunity. If this is mitigating the supply zone right now, if this were to simply roll over and break below this low, we're going in for a sell. If it doesn't, I'm not doing anything. Shoot. Got to be able to adapt to what the market brings. Okay, now price just did what? Price just went up and broke structure. People on IG, hit the YouTube link in the bio. We live on YouTube right now, going over the trading value. We already took 50% partials on a gold trade that simply came back and hit break even. Doesn't matter. We was in the wrong side of the market, still got some profits off of it, and account went up. That's the beauty of trading. You must have a take partial system. The beauty of it. Let's see. Let me look at What's the fake? Let me look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, my trader looking at Bitcoin don't stop though. You know what I'm saying? So here's the deal. We're looking at M5 time frame on Bitcoin. Right. Cool. Price. Look, see, look, right, like, okay, see, price created is low right here, created is high, created is low, created is high, price tapped in right here. So which means what? This right here is what? Higher low, breaking structure, right? This ends up becoming liquidity. So here's the deal. This right here is a BOS, right? Okay, cool. So then, now this right here becomes a point of interest. You see how price smacked that point of interest right here, pushed this back up, but the sellers did what? Took over. So now we're looking for what? Price to enter what? A possible supply zone right here, right? That's how you follow price. 5-minute supply zone. Did you see price had the buyers had the opportunity to do what? Push this thing back up. Sellers right here stopped it, went down and did what? Broke structure right here, right? Bam, break the structure. So now we're looking more towards what? The sellers coming back in right here at this level. Sellers coming in right back here at this level and then do what? Sell down some more. That makes sense? You see how price came and tapped in off of this? Sellers came back in right here. Let's see. Took liquidity. Bam. Sellers pushed it back down. Boom. M5 supply zone right here. I like it. Possible sales. From here. Stop loss, but it's high. And we'll push it down to. Let's see where we'll push it down to. Push it down here to this level. This will be TP1. But then this right here will be. This right there will be TP2. So it'll be about a 1 to 7. About a 1 to 7. Let's see what's up. Sales on Bitcoin. Possible sales on Bitcoin. And then, because why? This took this liquidity right here. So this is an area. This is an area of interest where the buyers could push this back, and it hasn't been mitigated. That area right here, because this low went up, but it did not create a new high. It stopped at the supply zone and did what? Rally back down. And the only unmitigation we have is this is the most recent unmitigation at M5 right here that broke structure. So we can look for sales right here from this area and to pop it down right here. That's how you trade. Oops, M5. That's how you trade. Don't mess it up. Nah, it ain't ready to sell just yet. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that. I believe it's gonna pop right back up here. Smack this. And then drop. Let me go back and look at gold. Look at it. So price went up, broke this structure, right here. We're gonna see if this is gonna turn out to be a reaccumulation, or is it gonna sell from here, go down here and break this low. If we break the low, we'll probably go for some sales. Let's see. We still got gold sitting there right here. So now, how do you look at this? Just in this area, you look at this being a high. This being a low, this being a high, this being a low, this being a high. That's how you look at that. Right now, you have what? Bullish impulsive moves, right? Creating higher lows and higher highs. It's still within what? The supply zone right here. Still within the supply zone. If you gotta imagine what's happening on the lower time frame. You get a push up here. If price decides to do what? Mitigate this before breaking this, then you can do what? Okay, I'm gonna see if it's gonna roll over and turn into a sale. Yeah, I'm going for sales. Let me see. Yep, I'm going for sales. Oh Lord, what just happened? Put a stop loss right above here, 23.59.92. $23.59.92. Okay. My right here, when price breaks this low right here, this is my break even. This is my take 50% partials, my break even. Let's see. Boom. Price just smacked it. Okay, cool. I'm going close 50% partials. Stop loss at break even. Where's my break even at? Let's see, 23.58.74. 23.58.74. 23.58.63. 23.58.63. Just imagine how much your account can grow when you got a take partial system, even if you're on the wrong side of the market, bro. Just imagine. Come on, fam. Let's see, remove that. I already hit my take partial area. So now let me put my diagram up here. I said my stop loss was. I don't even remember what stop loss was. Anyway, we're gonna put it as something. Entry price is 23.58.74. Oops. 23.58.74. Somewhere right here. 23.58.74. All right, cool bit. So the stop loss, I know it's right above here somewhere. I say 23.59 something, 96, I think. 96. And I'm gonna let this ride all the way to the overall TP. 23. What's this one? 23.48.83. All right, cool, good. So let the rest ride, Clyde. All right, cool. Now I gotta document this. Same thing with the trade. We already at break even. Cool. Damn, it's all good. Simply say 1 to 1. It was a entry price of what, 23.58.74. Stop loss was what, 23.59.96. And TP was 348.3. Partial break even. So now I gotta go to my trading journal and see what the result was. Where's that? Oh crap, hold up. I documented the wrong thing. Hold on. So this last one, the 23.56. This is 23.56.84. That was a $3.26. $3.26. Okay. And then next one. All right, and then the next one. Nope, wrong one. Hold up. And this one right here. It was a 23.58.74 one. Okay, came out with 92 cents, 12 cents. Let's see, $1.04. All right, cool. So that's gonna be it. That's gonna be all the time I have. Appreciate each and every one of you for taking time out of your busy schedule. If you want to listen to what I have to say, it is always really appreciated, and I will never ever take for granted. Have a safe, blessed, productive rest of your soulful Sunday. Happy Mother's Day. Know that I love you, and as I always like to say, God created us on purpose to fulfill a purpose, but more importantly, God has blessed us with our name on it. Always remember to be addicted to information, but never allergic to execution. Also remember that it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice because every single individual human being in this world is going through some type of trials and tribulations, challenges, obstacles, and battles. And many of us are going through multiple trials and tribulations, obstacles, challenges, and battles simultaneously. So be super cognizant and aware and intentional on what you need to say, on what needs to be said, and what you want to say. But check your delivery method and check the recipient on the end of that message because every single person does not receive messages the same way. Okay? Your intent is to be completely transparent, completely trustworthy, completely honest, without being rude or disrespectful or causing any harm to the recipient. While we're going through these trials and tribulations, challenges, obstacles, and battles, we must come to the realization that the teacher remains silent during the test. If you don't understand what I meant behind that, you need to increase and upgrade your level of personal self-development. That's just some complete transparency without being rude or disrespectful for your behind. All right. Also, people only rock with you for two reasons. Either you've been official, either you are beneficial. Just know the difference between the two. Okay. Never stop learning, never stop studying, never stop teaching, never stop grinding, and most importantly, and certainly not least, never stop praying. I will see each and every one of you next week on YouTube on another weekly trade watch list. But if you want to come to my Zoom, want to come to be part of my Telegram chat channel, the descriptions will be in the link below. Uh, Tap in, Take a Wi-Fi enabled device, download Telegram from the Google Play Store, App Store, and simply click on the Trade Community Chat channel and Trade Signals Chat channel. Peace and love. Y'all take care.